G'day, this is Lucia. Welcome to my art channel and thanks for being here. Today I'm going to mix up my new piggies that I got for Christmas. I got a few of the newbies and a couple of the oldies. These are such gorgeous colours and I'm excited to mix them up and use them to hopefully create something awesome. I have had some of my viewers wanting to know how I mix my pigments, so this is my opportunity to show you. I've got some recycled cups I'm going to use. It's a good idea to have your gloves and mask handy when using pigments, as the fine dust can be inhaled and that's not a good thing. I'll be wearing glasses to both see and protect my eyes, otherwise I would suggest wearing safety glasses. I'll be mixing the pigments for blooming or thick swiping, so I'll be mixing them with Josonja varnish and a neutral pillow base. I'm in Australia, so I mix two types of neutral base together. Taubmans low sheen neutral base and the Taubmans semi-gloss neutral base. In a container, I add about 240 ml of each and mix them together. When mixing the pigments, I first add about 5 ml of Josonja gloss varnish to the powders and mix them thoroughly. And then I go on to add about 20 ml of the neutral base mix. Talking about safety, I also purchased the resinous air purifier recently, which shows the amount of toxins in the room while painting and cleans the toxins in the air. I've just turned it on and as you can see it's green, so the air in the room is currently stable. I have the slider door open and the room is rather large, and I also have a fan blowing mainly because it's hot, so it's quite airy in here. So at the moment it's all good. So now I'm going to get started with the mixing. As I said, I'm using recycled cups, so I'm just going to sort them to get the cleaner ones. They're all clean, it's just that some of them have been stained from the overuse. I'm just tapping the jars because I want to ensure the pigments settle to the bottom before I open them, because I usually keep them upside down in the drawer. I then open them gently so as to ensure there isn't any flyaway particles in the air. Then I use the stick to get approximately half a teaspoon of pigment. You can add a tad more if you like, but that's usually the amount I use. So now I add about 5 ml of Josonja gloss varnish to the pigment. I don't use a teaspoon to measure, as I just eyeball the mixture, but you can use a teaspoon. Then I just gently mix it up into a paste. I give it a good mix to ensure the pigment has been absorbed by the varnish. So now that it's a paste, I add about 20 ml of the neutral base to start with. I'll just give the container a stir as I haven't used it in a while. As I'm into recycling, I'm just going to use the little soup spoons you get in my Japanese takeaway. It's approximately 20 ml. Again, I'm just eyeballing the measurement. For those of you wanting measurements, just remember 5 ml of Josonja gloss varnish mixed with the pigment, and then 20 ml to start with of the neutral base. Then just give it a good mix. You will notice that when you add the base mix, it will dull the colour. Don't panic, because the base is neutral. When the paint dries, the base will dry clear and the actual colour will show up. Now, to me, that looks thick enough. It could be a tad thicker, but we'll see. On second thoughts, I might make it a tad thicker. I will do that by adding another 10 ml of the neutral base. Okay, I'm happy with that now. To check if it's the right consistency, just count the seconds it takes for the mound to disappear. Ideally, it should be about 4 or 5 seconds. So that one's done, and we're on to the next one now. Such a beautiful colour this is. Who am I kidding? They're all beautiful actually. I think that needs a tad more. It does thicken up a bit, particularly if you don't use it right away. So I will leave it for now. If I feel it hasn't thickened up overnight, then I will add a tad more of the base mix. Okay, I will do one more on camera, then I'll do the rest off camera, otherwise it'll get a bit boring. That's the Benevolence. Isn't she beautiful? Such a beautiful blue. Okay, that's it for the camera. I'm going to keep going and mix the rest off camera, as I said. Otherwise it gets a little bit boring and it's quite long-winded. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe, and hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload the next video. In the meantime, folks, take care, and I will see you next week when I will use the colours I have just mixed up. Bye.